Robinson. He comes into this one second in the league in rushing with an eye on becoming #1. It's the Falcons and the Lions, and it's all up next.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage and get too aggressive in the pocket, these quarterbacks can drop a dime, took a deep throw right over for big yardage, maybe 6 points too.
One started. And we're underway in Atlanta. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. So out have the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out is a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted 8th overall in 2024. Out of your alma mater, Washington, it's Michael Penix Jr.
If there's such thing as perfection in the NFL for a quarterback, well, he pretty much achieved it last week. QB rating through the roof. No mistakes, 6 touchdowns. Just a phenomenal day. Hard to replicate, but the consistency and the confidence that can come out of that should endure.
Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 47. Pass is caught, that's Darnell Mooney. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
You know what I love to say, you never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here's Algier on first down. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Penix here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
Yeah, his play's really elevated to start his pass catchers have been able to have as a result. And you know what they're all thinking right now? This could be a game where we all get to put up some serious numbers, especially if he keeps throwing it like this.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
They send a tight end in motion. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Now Penix on 3rd and goal. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Young Hui Koo on for the point after. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. They're led out by one of the game's most tenured veterans and most decorated quarterbacks of all time, Aaron Rodgers.
Katie certainly produced a lot of highlights last week, but he gave the defense a couple as well on those interceptions. And I don't care how many touchdowns as a quarterback you throw in a game, you turn it over a couple times at a loss, put your defense out there a few more times, those moments you remember. And what should really be... get the win this week.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Jukes one defender. Oh, what a stiff arm. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Throwing on 1st down, Rodgers. Pass taken in by St. Brown. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. Second and 6 coming up here. Out the play fake. Here's Rodgers. Throwing this back in the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's 3rd down now.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Penix working from the gun. Got a man, it's London. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They get 27 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. On the option, it's Algier. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
2nd down carry for Algier. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Up from the secondary, and is Rakestraw on the tackle.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Motioning the tight end now. Penix on 3rd down. Into the hands of Pitts. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. That one gains 7. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Penix on 1st down. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Robinson. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Still first down.
Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal. From the shotgun, Penix splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Touchdown, Atlanta! A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Coup on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Detroit getting its offense set for their second drive. This would be a good time for their first points of the game as they find themselves down a notable amount already in this opening quarter. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Pressure comes, Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 5. 1st down, Detroit.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. It's a 2-score game early. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Play fake, it's Rodgers. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st down throw by Rodgers. St. Brown there to bring it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Finds a man right side. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throwing once again, Rodgers. Taking a deep shot here. Brought in inside the 20. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting 2nd right now across the league in rushing yards. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Algier running behind center. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Robinson on the inside give. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A 1-yard gain on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. They go play action. Here's Penix. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. And with a half of football left to play, we can see already how close he is to that 100-yard mark in this game. Gotta think that he stands a good chance of reaching it with plenty of time left to go. Ball at the 33 for first down. Mooney will go in motion left. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down. Penix here from the gun. Connection made to the rookie from Washington. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. A fifth defensive back into the game for the Lions. Third down coming. Penix now to throw. He's on the move. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So now on fourth down, the Falcons electing to send Younghoe Koo after the field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. They're out and set. First and 10. Now here's Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Gibbs on second down. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. From the shotgun, Rodgers. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Mosley. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Now the give for Bijan. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They've got a man in motion. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd down, it's Penix. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And that hit right at the 10. Somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They'll throw again. Rodgers. It's taken in by Williams. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Again, Rodgers. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. and the Falcons will take over. The Falcons with the football late in the first half. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Penix now on first down. Rolling left by... Oh, the football's loose! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble.
Nice little now.
The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
The Lions getting one more series here before halftime. There's enough time they can work in a field goal range before attempting one to end the half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing now following the turnover. Got Williams, and it's complete. And they bring him down around the 34.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Rodgers here from the gun. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play. Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number 1. That's the end of 2 in Atlanta. The Falcons really spreading their wings. They're out in front so far. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime.
Teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other blonde bomber, Brock Ewer.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Out come the Lions. They've got the first series of the second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Hits him on the in route. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Play fake, it's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Gibbs now from the gun. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only a couple that time, and it leaves him well behind the sticks for a 3rd and 15. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted! And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. He put everything he had into this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
2nd and 10, Penix to throw. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Putting the tight end in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And the Lions will go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Chased out to his right. He's on the move.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They put a receiver in motion right. From the 28. Throw complete to Williams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Now, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
To the air here on first down, Rodgers. He finds Laporta. He has room past the 25. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off the field, and it sets him up with first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. They go play action. Here's Penix. Has it downfield, working the left. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Now a handoff to Algier. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the shotgun, Penix completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Play action. Here's Penix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And a man is there to knock that away. That one vehemently swatted away. And it sets up 2nd down.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
To the sideline it goes. He's got it beyond the marker. Looks like he stayed in as well. They gain 14 on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Into the hands of Gibbs. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Chase Young bringing him down there.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Throwing once again, Rodgers. It's taken in by Williams. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They motion the tight end over. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. And they pick him off again! And the Falcons take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
The Falcons and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. New set of downs for him at the 38. A give left side. Here's Robinson. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Man in motion out of the slot. A give to Algier on the inside handoff. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Robinson is in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Oh, he eats a hit to bring it into that return right near the 25. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
Throwing on 1st down, Rodgers finds Laporta. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Chase Young bringing him down there.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Pressure comes, Rodgers. Has some daylight through the 40. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all.
I shaded outside.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. This is complete to Gibbs. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Chase Young bringing him down there. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Second and 6 coming up here. Again, Rodgers. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
They send a receiver in motion right. From the 31. This one to Williams out left side. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route. They get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
He's got it near the 8. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead to into scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now within 1 score in the 4th. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in 1 season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Mevis now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Lions 17.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. McLeod now returning it. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. And it's still largely a rough outline, Brock. Not a finalized picture just yet, but our playoffs are starting to take shape. Penix on 1st down. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, quarterback's going to count on 99 of 100 times completing that short, simple route to a tight end. But even the shortest and simplest of throws, they'll find a drop at some point, too.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
3rd down give to Robinson. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Austin McNamara will kick this away. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. The Lions offense returning to the field. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. They're out and set. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Laporta with the grab. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Rodgers here from the gun. He'll get this one to Brooks. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 41. He finds Laporta. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
As a man, it's Brooks. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Rodgers to throw. Got Williams, and it's complete. And they get this down to the 28. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
2nd and 10 now. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Motioning him from the slot right. He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Now here come the Falcons on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now we're on with Robinson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Penix here from the gun. That one's complete, right side. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time, 1:55 to go. 3rd and just 2 to go. Putting a receiver in motion. Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here.
False start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. So out now comes the punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Lions will take over with a lot of field ahead of them. The offense headed out now for Detroit. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock. So some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. To throw. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Looking to throw it. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here's Gibbs on the carry. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions cut it to a point late in this one. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions tie this game up. Fox now to kick this one away. McLeod now returning it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. The game really in their hands at this point, Brock. We're going to see whether it's a celebration coming up next or overtime. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now to throw. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Lions are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now two, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got two in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Running it with Gibbs. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Again, it's Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Another one for Gibbs. Across the 20, continuing to work. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard-fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished
all these rigged broken tackles and foul.
They leave too much time on the clock. Stay tuned.
Nevis with a point after. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Fox now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. Still time to go, Bronk, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing now. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Back to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. So the Lions get the win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory.